everyone, welcome back to my channel, Jamie Friend Colors. Today is going to be part 2 of our beautiful creatures coloring adventure by Christine Glorious Ink. I will list her Etsy shop down below. We've done several of her books recently. All of them actually, and we've done a flip through of this book. If you haven't seen it, go watch that flip through, and part 1 of this picture. So this is the picture we are working on. We're going to do her hair here. I think we're going to go for kind of a gray hair, which I think will look really pretty on her. So that's what we're going to do today, is her hair and her eyes. So let's get set up and we'll get started. Alright, let's do her hair. I've already colored most of it, but of course we want to color what's left here. So we're going to start with the warm gray 10%. This is PC 1050, and I'm just going to base coat her hair with this color. With hair, we always want to move in the same direction that the hair is moving and never perpendicular to it. And we just want to make it look nice. Yeah. Alright, that gives us a base coat. Then we're going to go to the, that's black, we don't want black yet. Warm gray, 90%. This is 1058. We're going to put this in the shadows. So we're going to start in the deep dark shadows and flick out in the same direction the hair is moving. You want a sharp pencil. This one is just not doing it for me. So I'm going to sharpen it real quick. There we go. Let's try again. Oh yes, much better. Okay. Alright, so here we have a dreadlock, and here we have a dreadlock, so we kind of want to move still in the same direction as the hair is moving. So out from here we want a shadow, and then it's because it's kind of circular, we kind of want it a shadow all the way down this side, still moving in the way the hair is moving, and this hair is twisting around. So okay, we'll do that. Kind of try to make it feel circular. It might not be perfect, but just give it a little bit of that circular motion. And I want to do the same with this one. So I want some dark there, and then all the way down the inside of it. Okay. Alright, let's not forget these hairs. Take your time. I'm trying to do it quick because I'm filming for you, but you know, take your time. Just enjoy the process. Okay, then we're going to go to the 20% warm gray. And you want to make sure your pencil is sharp. It'll just work better. There we go. Has a nice point on it. And we're going to go into the dark shadows and pull it out past the darker gray. And I feel like this is loose. We'll see if it breaks. So far it's not, so we'll keep going. I'm still moving the same direction the hair is moving. And I just want to go over that dark and kind of blend it out a little bit is kind of the goal here. So same with these dreads. Still want to move in the same way the hair is moving. Kind of pull it out. Okay. Okay, so we've left this light across there. sharpen my pencil again. Okay, just a little bit more. That's why I don't do the whole head of hair for you guys, because it would just take forever. And I usually do it slower than I am right now, which is slower, you're gonna get cleaner, and but man, just trying to make this so it's not a 90-minute video of me coloring hair. Right, let's see. Almost. Okay, so we have that much. Now I want to take and put a little blue in there. So this is the Blue Violet Lake, and it's kind of a purpley light blue color, and it's gonna just add, it is over here, and it just adds a little bit more dimension and color. So I'm just going to do the same thing, put it in, moving with this way of the, oh my goodness, moving in the same direction as the hair. And I'm just gonna put this in, and you can put as much or as little as you want. And it's just gonna bring a little bit of life to the hair. So it's not just gray, it's got some dimension to it. And I'm not really pulling it past the gray that we've already put down. I'm kind of keeping it to that area just to bring some life to that gray. If a little goes past, that's fine. But I'm mostly keeping it to the darker areas rather than the highlights. But see how much that like brings it to life? I really like adding that color. So pretty. My voice is having issues this morning. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. I've been trying to drink more water and less caffeine. I take my caffeine in the form of a Coke, a Coca-Cola, and yeah, I'm just trying to knock it off a little bit. I'm still gonna have a Coke today, but more water, less Coke. I cut gluten out of my diet a year ago now, and oh, I've seen so many great improvements. I just realized that I really do have some gluten intolerance, and it was what was making me sick. It was what was causing all my skin conditions of psoriasis and eczema. And yeah, I just had a lot of autoimmune things going on, and cutting the gluten out of my diet really helped. So I'm like, if I can cut gluten out, I can cut caffeine out. And I think the caffeine is going to be harder to cut out because it doesn't actually make me sick, you know? Where the gluten is like, if I slip and have something with gluten in it, I know it. I do not feel good. I get really pretty sick. So I think caffeine's going to be harder. And I just went cold turkey with the gluten, just stopped eating gluten after Thanksgiving. And can't do that with the caffeine. I'm just trying to raise 3 little boys here. And they have a lot of energy. But maybe just cut it back a little bit, so a little less sugar, a little less caffeine in my life. Alright, I like that. I love how much that blue just brings another dimension and color to the hair. I really love it. Okay, so then we're going to go in with our 10% light gray that we started with and blend this out. Get in those highlights. I'm going to make sure my pencil is just sharp. I need to check and see if I have another one of these on hand, because if I don't, I need to be thinking about putting in an order. Alright, still moving in the same direction as the hair and just filling in those highlights, blending out anything I feel like needs to be blended out. Alright, she's coming together, she's blending so nicely. Love it. Okay, almost. Alright, I am going to do one more step with her hair, and that is I'm going to take black and I'm just going to flick in a few dark areas, and it just kind of helps make certain things pop a little bit, having that intense darkness in a few areas. Not too many. I don't want it too thick. Just a few strokes. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so there is her hair. Let's zoom out and take a look at her all together. And I have some lighting issue with her, but here we go. There she is. I really like that. I think that's really nice. Awesome. And that blue that we used in her hair is the same that we used on her eyelids here. So they just kind of go together, which is nice. Okay, let's zoom in and take a look at her eyes. All right, let's look at these eyes. I kind of want it zoomed in even more. Hang on. Okay, we are pretty zoomed in, so let's take a look at these eyes. So I want them kind of an orangish brownish color. So I'm taking 918 orange, and I'm going to go ahead and put a light coating of this on her eye. Okay, then I'm going to take some goldenrod and let's build up some color. I'm doing light circular motions kind of all around the outside of the eye, leaving the inner part the lightest. I don't know, I'm kind of making this up as I go because I haven't colored one of these eyes before, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm thinking. Okay, then let's take, this is pumpkin orange, and we're going to just darken up. Okay, then let's take, this is sepia brown. Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna take, let's go back to the pumpkin. And then back to the goldenrod. And then back to the orange. Okay, then I'm going to take just a little bit of black. Sorry, I'm moving my paper all over the place. And I'm going to put it just on the edges, very lightly. And then I'm going to take, I think, pumpkin to blend that out a little bit. Yeah, okay. Black just around that. And then some pumpkin. Okay, and then for the eye in the middle, let's take goldenrod. Put that in there all over. And then we'll take some pumpkin and put some lines of this in there. Okay, and then we'll take some sepia and put kind of in the shadows. And then go back to that goldenrod to kind of blend everything together. Okay, so it's kind of like what her eyes should be and then what her eyes are. Alright, then I'm going to take a white Posca paint pen. And we're going to put, oh, we can like these highlights we have here already for us. That's nice. So we're gonna add some in here. So I'm gonna dot, dot, dot. Do the same over here. Dot. And I'm going to put the larger one right there. Larger one. My battery died, so I had to change my battery, but so here is her eyes. I'm also going to take, since I have that Posca paint pen out, I'm going to put some on her lips. That's good. Ooh, I'm liking her so much. Okay, so that is her eyes and her hair. So I think on Monday we will finish her up. Oh, she's looking so good. I really like her. Alright, yeah, so come back on Monday and we will finish all her little doodads and stuff on her and finish her up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share with a friend and subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers, so help us get there. And I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, that you find time to relax, de-stress, do a little coloring, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!